Hello, it's Markham here from Markham 3D, and today what we're going to do is import a character into Blender. This one's from Character Creator 3 from Reallusion, and we're going to be putting on some of the Blender scripts such as Rigify, but I'm actually going to use AutoRigPro just because that's what I prefer. Now what I've done is I've left the character to be rigged as is. So if I come in like this, I'm just going to select everything, Control A, and I'm going to apply the scale. And then if we select this shirt, press N to come into items, we can see that the scale is now correct. Now I am going to leave the current bone structure visible so I can use that as reference. So for now I'm just going to use AutoRigPro. If you want to know how to use Rigify, there is a link in the description, so check that out. And that gives you a very brief overview on how to rig a character in Blender. So let's start off. I'm just going to grab everything I need, and I'm just going to use the body as the last one. Let's deselect the current rig. Let's click Smart. Let's generate objects. And what it's going to do is create that. Now I'm going to come up into the armature and I'm just going to turn that on just so I can see it. And while we're here, let's select it, come down into the armature settings, viewport display, in front, and then I can go back into solid. And from here I can see. So the base of the neck is here, so I can go add. That's our neck. There's our chinny chin chin chin. Shoulders will be here. And you can see that we can quickly line these up. And we know that they're definitely in the right spot. Wrist. And our spine roots. And our ankles, which are all the way down here. And then we can come into side view as well. And then we can kind of place them all in the right spots. G. Let's grab these. I'm definitely going to put this in the right spot there. And there. I don't think we have to do this step, but I like to do it. And then from here with this, I can now click go and it'll do all the calculations and create our rig. And now if we have a look, we can see that it's fairly close. Now we just got to do a few tweaks. So for instance here, I'm just going to line that back up with the elbow where that should be. And we've got X mirror turned on. We can see our feet are looking good. Are our knees looking good? G, yep, they seem pretty good. Let's go into the side view. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Let's grab this whole section. G, you can go back sunshine. I'm going to keep that as is. Shoulders, let's grab that. Realign that. Elbow's fine. Wrist is fine. Neck is fine. So now if I go back into edit mode, we can go match to rig. And there we have it. Our rig is now set up. Now I'm just going to quickly just select something and we can see that goody goody good. Let's come back into object mode. Let's select all our meshes again, and we can actually delete the original bone structure. So now we can just grab everything, select these, and with AutoRigPro, I can just click bind up here and it does some better calculations than just the automatic weight paint. And there we have it. Looks like it might be set up now. So let's select this and I'm just going to press G. Oh, look at that. Lovely jubblies. All those controls look nice already. That's some really good legs. We can see a little bit of issues here, but we can probably just manually weight paint that. But yeah, you can see that having that original bone ring does help just line everything back up, and it just really helps that process go much quicker. Isn't that right, buddy? Sure. Whoop. Sure is. If you really like this quick tip, please make sure you hit the like button. Also consider subscribing. It really helps me out, keeps you up to date with the content. And if you want AutoRigPro, the link is in the description.